Hey everybody, welcome back to Art of War EU4 multiplayer featuring myself, Northern Lion, as well as Arumba, Mathis, and Quill. Say hello.
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 Hey there.
All right, let's begin.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
I suppose.
I guess so.
Everything is exactly as we left it.
Yep.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing changed at all.
Yeah. Now there was quite a few comments on Twitter and a few statements made by people that are associated with Paradox about the war.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you hear about
I haven't
that?
seen the Paradox
Northern Lion?
stuff.
Northern Lion, did you hear about that?
I did, yeah. Wiz, Arumba, because he's king shit of EU4, posted a video that was like, here's how we can make this game even better. And I thought that I was with the commenters that were like, these are going to be like keyboard shortcut mods or something like that. And then it was actually like, here's some like mechanical changes. And then Wiz did a stream where he responded to them. And in the stream, he was like, by the way, Northern Lion's fucked. And I don't know if that's looking at the actual landscape of the war, or if he's just like, man, if he's going up against this freaking, Stephen Hawking over here of EU4, then he's got no chance, which is definitely true. Like, I certainly can't disagree with that.
Arissa's getting more powerful. It's got 5 provinces now.
This war is pretty dicey, though. Gotta say.
Oh, I agree, yeah. I find peace amenable.
Do you?
If it's diplomatic.
So you've calmed down in the last week, have you? It took you a while.
The pieces that you've offered thus far have not been amenable, by my standpoint.
So you're blaming him?
No, I'm blaming a breakdown in communication.
It's funny, in Bamanis right now, some Teluga patriots are fighting the peasants. It's like rebel versus rebel.
Sounds really rough.
They're going to handle their own problems over there.
Good for them.
Bamanis is pretty screwed, though.
Yeah, I've been noticing that as I've been playing.
If that peasant war keeps going on and increases all the autonomy to 100%, I can do the same thing to them as I did to the Ming.
I wonder why the AI just sucks so bad.
They're awful.
Yeah.
God, Wiz, why don't you do a better job programming the AI of Bamanis
Right? That's what I'm saying.
and Arissa?
Definitely.
Standard.
So I did not expect my AI to actually come in there.
God, I wish I could see what was going on over there in
I
Ethiopia.
appreciate the 1.4 war score they've given me. But I'm not following them through this wasteland that they've decided to venture forth towards.
You have a lot of provinces, Ethiopia.
That is true.
I can
I
see
realize
all of
how
Ethiopia.
many are there.
Cannot tell a lie.
Mutapa now is even deciding to come up here. What's up with that?
They've decided that I'm, they like me. They're also, the AI is so dumb, though.
Okay, so this needs to be said, though. So there's a bug, Wiz, Paradox. What I want to do, what I want to do right now is I want to support the rebels that are in these 4 provinces that I've occupied for Northern Lion. But if I do, it crashes the game because he doesn't own them. But I'm able to support them, and then the game just quits. But I should be able to.
That was kind of nice of them.
I should be able to support the rebels, get them to fire, and then I should be able to transfer occupation to them or something. Like if I wanted to support them, I should be able to.
They refuse to kick a man while he's down.
Exactly.
No, I didn't actually set my navy to be trading.
I'm kind of surprised here, Northern Line. I know you have men. I thought you were gonna, come fight me.
No, because
Come at me, bro.
Close. Like that one province, it touches all the other ones. So what I was hoping is that, I'll kind of just piggyback on whatever my vassal does.
You're gonna rely on the AI's defense strategy?
Honestly, the war is tight enough that I kind of feel like it's pretty much... Where are you going now? It's pretty much like 5 troops could make the difference. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. I think what people are focusing on is the idea that, I'm going to win or lose the war. Which, I'm going to lose the war. That's pretty much just inevitable.
Foregone conclusion?
Yeah, the question is how far you want to go to gain returns that you would not consider very min-maxy. But I'm also cognizant of the fact that the longer this goes on for, the more you kind of have to take something Otherwise, all of the effort that is invested up to this point is meaningless. We're straight up World War I right now. Except you're still making progress. Which is a fairly, it's divergent to some extent.
No, I'm not saying that the war's already won or anything, but if I had been in your shoes, I would not allow you to do what I just did. Not at all. No way. You just allowed me to move through the desert and the One Plains province that you have next to your capital and move into the hills and mountains.
I don't know what that means, though. So you'll have to excuse me there.
That means that now I can sit on your mountain provinces and siege them down, and if you want to stop me, you've got to attack me in the mountains. If you had engaged me in the plains, you would have had no penalties.
I think this might be one of those situations where if you were actually playing against someone who knew more about the game, you might get more of a psychological edge. Because as is, I'm ignorant enough of the mechanics that does not scare me in the least.
Okay, well,
the
a negative...
have picked up Sine, by the way, which might concern both of you guys.
Yeah, they're moving. What a weird province to take in a peace deal.
Mm-hmm. Can they even core it? I
don't think so.
I mean, they don't have a core. They may be coring it. Anyway, go on with your bickering. It's very entertaining.
Our bickering.
Mm-hmm.
I wish the AI would smarten up a little bit and maybe take those troops that are now trying to re-siege a province and move them back.
And not have them up there, yeah.
Right, yeah, like where they're basically just in no man's land waiting for death.
Are they vassals or allies?
They're vassals.
Do you have your vassal behavior set appropriately?
Probably not, let's be honest.
Attached army or some sort of nonsense there?
Seems unlikely.
Because the vassals still aren't perfect, but I have to say, like, the controls that they give you, they do work-ish. They don't not work. Put it that way.
Where would you hypothetically set a vassal's behavior?
In your little menu when you go to the subjects tab, so that's probably like F1, comma, and then at the bottom right corner, military focus for subjects.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Hypothetically, of course.
Hypothetically. So the one on the left makes them like try to siege stuff. The one on the right makes them only hang around your stuff and try to merge or at least support in a battle. And the one in the middle, they sort of do their own thing. It's the way I kind of understand it, or the way it's actually listed.
Yeah, they play the way they used to play.
Yeah.
In the middle. Which may or may not be good.
Mm-hmm. I don't usually use the middle one. I'm usually telling them either, like at the start of the war, like support my units, and then once the enemy troops have been crushed, new king, 5-4-3. God, I've had some good kings.
See,
after it's crushed, then I tell them to siege everything.
I like the middle because then I know what to expect from them.
Ah, yeah, you're used to that behavior.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I really want to build some trade ports and temples and all the things, but right now I gotta save money for emergency mercs just in case something happens.
Kilwa, thank you. Decent rolls.
Cheaters.
You could always just move some of your troops away.
Kill was your vassal?
Yes.
Wow, Ethiopia big.
All right. They're okay.
I mean, I'm going to stop pretending that I'm small and weak now, but still, Ethiopia. Bigger than I thought you were.
I appreciate that.
It's always good to hear when people thought you were.
Ladies.
It's not what you do with it, it's the size that counts. As long as I can avoid a peasants' war, I'll be pretty good. Because apparently they're pretty bad, huh?
I would ask Bamanis.
Those Telugu patriots haven't been taken care of. I think they've gone and maybe taken out a stack of peasants while I watched. And they got Chandi nationals as well. Oh my god. I'm actually hoping that Bamanis just breaks into little bits and pieces.
I think they're broken.
Well, their autonomy's gone up a little bit in a few places.
Mutapa! Yes! The vassals are strong. I really don't like seeing that in my provinces West African warriors are being built, though.
In your provinces? What are you talking about? These are my provinces. This is my...
I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, we're not in West Africa. So that's a problem for me.
Oh, I might be able to start vassalizing. No, I guess I would round down to -1. Okay. Just gotta wait for my extension to burn off so I can start annexing a vassal. I have way too many of them.
I know how that is. Getting too big too fast.
They've been working out, though. Although now they have they don't have the same tech level as I do, so they're a little bit weaker. Usually it's the other way around. Usually I have no tech level, so I rely on the fact that my vassals are ahead of me.
You fought valiantly, Mutapa.
Didn't go so well for them?
I mean, they held on longer than I expected them to, at least. And kind of Killwa came in to finish the job.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice if I had a few vassals.
I refuse to let that even factor into what I'm going to offer in this war. In this peace, I guess I should say. Because I didn't do that. That was you piecing out with the Mamluks. I can't be held responsible for that.
This is true. It was not something that I meant to do.
Alright, I'm about to get some Bengali patriots. Before the truce with Bengal expires. Oh, 6 years. I have a little bit of a coalition, you guys.
I'm glad to hear it.
Bamanas should have joined a coalition against me before I declared on them.
Yeah. Sucks for them.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of aggressive expansion with them now, though, so I'm sure as soon as our truce expires, they'll go ahead and pop in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can't do any wars right now. Overextended, too many vassals. I think I'll just eat people. This is when I go to, like, speed 4 for a little while.
Right.
No, that won't be happening.
No, let's just do it, you guys. Who are you at war with, Mathis?
I am at war with Kashmir. Kashar? Can't read it because there's so many.
Yeah. Kashmir and
Kash-
Durkan. Oh, that'll be pretty easy.
It's funny. I don't remember you talking about that in the last video. When did that happen?
I wasn't gonna do it right away, but then I decided, you know what? Fuck it.
Seemed like a reasonable course of action.
Yeah. Yep. So, don't worry about it.
No, one rebel stack, that's it? Pfft. Come on, Bengali rebels, you gotta get your shit together.
What just happened?
I declared war on, or I released Alodia rather than suffering through what was inevitably going to be a rebellion.
How is that even possible? You just gave up control of provinces you didn't even have control of.
That's amazing.
No, that's wrong. That's not that.
That's not right.
Okay, no. You got to hear me out here. He just released all of the provinces that I had sieged, right, into another country, and now I don't even have military access to his country.
Oh my God.
That's stupid. You should not be able to give up control or even accept demands if that's just stupid.
Yeah, it shouldn't include provinces that aren't controlled by the rebels or yourself.
If I can't support rebels and it crashes the game, you certainly shouldn't be able to just release them.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, Ryan. God, cheater.
I don't even know what I was doing, but apparently it worked.
What about Orissa?
They're having a peasants' war, I think.
That's unfortunate for them.
Or at least they had some rebellion.
It's like their leader sucked for a while or something.
What do they have?
It's fine. My country loves me.
Oh, they're trying to convert their provinces to Buddhist. That's what's going on. They're Buddhist because I released them from me, so by default they have my religion. But their provinces were all other. They're all Hindu provinces, so... Alright. Luckily I'm around to help.
That is really stupid.
That's really stupid.
What do you want to do now? Because we can't even fight each other anymore.
Yes, we can. Oh, you're not getting out of it that easy.
All right, I don't know. You know, as I'll wait for you to conquer Elodia or something.
Now, you realize you just gave me more war score that I can use against you.
I did not realize that at all. I'll just be honest with you.
Like last week, I had asked you a couple times, just return the cores to Funge.
And I had told you specifically that I don't even know what those cores are. But the thing is, I know that, war with an AI or war in real life, if the one country's like, I want this territory, and you're like, okay, maybe they'll stop. But it's never going to stop with you. So I got to stand up with you when we're at the closest power, which is definitely now. If I don't, then the next time we fight, I'll just get snowballed.
Well, I'm going to make you pay now.
It's either pay now or pay later.
Abusing in-game mechanics. It's just unacceptable. I would not expect that kind of behavior from you.
It's
only
true.
DDR Jake.
Yeah, DDR Jake, feel free to use that one.
See, I thought if my diplomatic reputation was like negative 0.6, which is what it is now, I thought that would count as a -1 for annexing speed, but apparently it doesn't.
It always rounds up. I believe.
All right.
I believe.
Well, apparently. I swear it went the other way at one point, but apparently I'm wrong.
No,
So
you
I could have been annexing
actually.
a little sooner.
You could be right. I guess I don't really remember.
Yeah, I really thought that like any amount of negative would actually count as a -1. Like I thought it almost like rounded down or something like that, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Annexing Ligor. That vassal I made into a march like 1,000 years ago.
Supporting Adalan nationalists.
We have been informed that a diplomat in Hafun has been discovered supporting a rebel operation against us. He has been discovered and sent home.
Get out!
I sent him back, just so you know.
I had a feeling he might, yeah. A Dahlin nationalist?
Diplomatic reputation hit
Possible.
every time or something?
Yeah,
There's like
yeah.
one hit you get from that, isn't there? Or is that the one where there's no penalty?
That's the one with no penalty, I think. I think you might actually lose 1 prestige. I don't know.
God damn it, Bomanus, your rebels
So,
are coming into my territory.
This damn little country, Alodai, that you released that you shouldn't have been able to release, they spawned with fully defensive ideas. They've got an entire idea group.
Suck +1 attrition.
I don't even
At
have.
which point do
I
you
don't
just
even have-
accept that the game has me, like, it wants me to win a little bit?
I don't even have an idea group. I don't even have a full idea group, and they have 2. They've got 7 points in defensive and 2 points in trade.
Beautiful.
And at this point,
Sounds like a point.
at this point, we're so far committed that we're just gonna have to. It's just gonna have to happen. I don't care how far it goes.
100 war score or bust?
I mean, I don't necessarily blame you. If I were in the more powerful shoes, I would probably follow your lead here. But I don't know anything about the game mechanics, which is,
Your greatest downfall?
I think in this case, it's actually like a bit of a boost for me, because psychologically, I don't know when to quit, right? It's like if you get in a fight with somebody and you don't know that he has a gun. As long as you don't know that he has a gun, there's no psychological advantage.
Yeah, you're just a crazy person. You don't want to get into a fight.
That sort of, that's what it's. I want to portray that image at least. I want you to know that if you get into a war with Ethiopia, it's for real. Like that is going to be a war.
I don't like that Kilwa has nearly as large of an army as you do.
Yeah, and finally, I'm at 100% of the annexation there, so I can actually control those troops a little bit more.
Oh, that's
I
gonna
just
be
need like another
that's
second here.
that's gonna be good then, because you're about to lose your force limit, and lose some income.
That is true. Yeah.
Glad to hear that you're about to annex them. How nice for you.
Yeah, I got enough money to kind of hold them for a while.
Do you?
Turns out when I got that third merchant, that helped out my trade income a lot.
How'd you get a third merchant?
Some kind of bullshit idea.
Did you take expansion or something?
No, trade.
Oh, trade. Literally trade. God, you have 3 idea groups? Oh, no, 2. Misreading that. I gotta stop annexing everything. And having so many vassals. I need to tech up. Talk about third world problems.
162.
Are you good, Ryan, or do you want to hold up for a little bit?
No, we can make do with a pause here, I think.
Oh no, it's rebels.
Okay. Take a break.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.